What's up everybody, Chadley here, and the other day I released a video of me doing the takedown with Flak in 10 minutes and 59 seconds, and I asked some of you guys if you wanted me to share that build, and a couple of you said yes, so I'm going to go ahead and share that build with you guys. So normally at the end of these build videos I show off gameplay. I'm not going to do that for this one. If you guys want to see gameplay, just go check out the takedown video, as this build is just for the takedown. I probably wouldn't use it outside of the takedown. It's definitely very reliant on enemy density and stuff like that, so definitely just use it for the takedown. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the build, and we're going to start off with gear. And since Flak is not really the greatest character for the takedown, you guys are going to have to put in some work for some of these guns, because you are going to need specific anointments. So starting off, we're going to be using the Brainstormer. And you guys are really going to want, on action skill end, you get 15% lifesteal. This is the case with your Brainstormer, Recursion, and Redistributor. I don't have it for the Redistributor, but in a perfect world, I would. And actually having that on the Redistributor would probably end up letting you guys go even faster than I did. The Brainstormer and Recursion do a really good job at clearing enemies, but the Redistributor right now, at least for me, has been killing things the quickest. But right now the issue, since I don't have lifesteal on it, is I end up dying, so that's why I have been having to use the Brainstormer and the Recursion. I use the Recursion when there are a ton of enemies super close to each other, but then if there's only like maybe 2 or 3 enemies, then I'll usually use the Brainstormer. And then the lifesteal will keep you guys at full health, so you'll get more damage bonus from our skills as well. And then the Brainstormer is incredibly good for getting your action skill back. It's basically instant with fadeaway. Then for all the bosses throughout the takedown, so the Kraken, Valkyries, and Wotan, you guys are going to be using a corrosive ion cannon. I have a ×2. It's not anointed. If you guys obviously get an anointed one, I would shoot for action skill end bonus weapon damage or bonus splash damage. Either one will work perfectly fine, and you guys can basically one-shot anything because you already can with the ×2 ion cannon unanointed. And then for our shield, we're going to be using the Transformer with bonus shock. And for our grenade, I just have a Hunter Seeker, but anything that gives you bonus corrosive damage in your grenade slot is going to work wonders. And then right now, I'm using the Bounty Hunter class mod. The stack bot is bugged. If I had a lifesteal redistributor and the stack bot was not bugged, I would probably be using those, and that could most likely work a lot better. But obviously I wouldn't be able to test that for certain right now while it's bugged. So right now, just use a Bounty Hunter and you guys will be good. And then I have a Snowdrift Auto Idle. This way we can get around quicker, and if we need any bit more healing than what these anointments can give us, the kills will help us out a ton. Also, it has action skill cooldown rate on it, which is incredibly helpful. The 21% makes a huge difference, believe it or not. And also 40% magazine size also helps. Then let's go ahead and take a look at our skills. We're going to start here in the Hunter skill tree. We're going to put 3 points into Leave No Trace. This is going to give us ammo back, and all of our guns are going to be ricocheting basically. So having ammo come back is very nice. And then we're going to put 2 points into Interplanetary Stalker for a little bit extra damage on each kill. 5 points into Hunter's Eye. It's going to give us extra critical hit damage against humans, which there's a ton of in the takedown, and we have Megavores, so we're going to be doing crit damage all the time. And then also armor damage against robots. It's really helpful for the War Dogs. And also, since we're treating bosses like robots, we're going to get that bonus as well against them. And then 3 points into head count. This is also super important, as this is going to pair with Megavore. And the Brainstormer or the Recursion. Recursion works pretty well, but not quite to the extent of Brainstormer for getting your action skill back. And then we're going to put 5 points into Two Fang for the extra projectile chance. 3 points into Big Game. And then that pairs with the Most Dangerous Game. Our class mod's giving us +3. If you guys can get +3 for Most Dangerous Game on your class mod, that works fantastic. Then 1 point into Galactic Shadow for extra critical hit damage. And then 1 point into Megavore. Those are kind of a must. And then we don't have anything in our master skill tree, so we're just going to look at the Stalker skill tree. We're going to be using Fadeaway, and our augments for it are going to be Until You Are Dead and Unblinking Eye. You do not want Gorillas in the Mist for this. You guys are going to end up losing out on a ton of damage due to the action skill cooldown taking a little bit longer. And also the bonus elemental damage you get on action skill end is going to be harder to keep up. So that's why we're just using base fadeaway. And also the base fadeaway is going to help out your ion cannon on the bosses a lot more. So 5 points into self-repairing system, 5 points into furious attack. I do 1 point into all my BFFs just to help our pet stay alive in case he can revive us in some scenarios. It can help bail you guys out. And then 1 point lick the wounds, so those kind of pair together. 3 points turn tail and run, more gun damage while you're standing still, and also health regen while you're moving, so that's always super nice. 3 points in the Fast and Furious, gonna give us more gun damage while we are above half health. And then 2 points into Hidden Machine. And then for a little bit extra survivability, I put 2 points into Rage and Recover. But if you guys want to put those 2 points into Hidden Machine, you can. That is completely up to you. If you guys aren't having trouble staying alive, then I would move those 2 points into there. But I did that just to be safe because we're doing a ton of damage regardless. And then for our pet, I'm using the Gunslinger Jabber. The critical hit damage is actually really nice. 5% isn't a ton, but with the amount of damage we're doing, 5% adds up to a lot. And also with Megavore, we're going to be doing crits all the time with the Brainstormer and Recursion. So that 5% adds up in my opinion. And the Spider Ants just does not, the 1% max health per second and the 5% damage reduction just really isn't all that much. And for the Spider Ant Scorcher, elemental damage, we don't really need that. So that's why the Gunslinger Jabber, in my opinion, is our best bet. And also during the Wotan fight, it's not really going to matter what your pet is. They're just going to run underneath them and just immediately die. So our pet really isn't all that important, and we're going to take as much critical hit damage as we can get. But that's really all there is for this build. Like I said, if you guys want to see gameplay on how this works, go ahead and check out my speedrun, my 10:59 speedrun with Flak. You guys can see exactly what I do on there, and you guys can learn how to get through the takedown super quick with Flak. And it's really not that bad to get this build. I got the Brainstormer with the action skill end pretty quick. I just had this recursion, so you guys can definitely get these anointments. They're not too bad. So just go ahead and grind for those, and you guys are gonna have a super easy time with Flak in the takedown. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it to let me know. If you guys want to see more Borderlands content, make sure to hit subscribe. I'm gonna be posting a woodblocker only takedown video actually tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.